Byron Public Schools is looking at how to balance its budget ahead of an important $1.9 million referendum. Whether the proposal passes, the district is planning to be prepared. Here's KIMT News 3's Evan Berg.
Byron Public Schools are still recovering from a $1.5 million shortfall at the end of the 2023-2024 school year. And without an operating tax levy, the district says it may have to make some tough cuts. The district is still conducting an investigation into last year's finances after a budget error logged several expenses twice.
Unfortunately, we were hoping that we would have more information at this time to be able to put out there and do some planning ahead of time, but we don't.
Newbeck says the district currently has 2 advisory boards going over the school's options and examining how the results of this year's referendum will affect the district going forward, with or without the $1.9 million in funds.
We had to do a lot of reductions as well. So we did many reductions, but there were still a lot of areas that were still on the list.
High school electives, staffing, and even middle school sports are potentially on the chopping block.
I'm pretty vague because right now we don't have a number. We're still trying to verify numbers from last school year, trying to put all of our numbers, our enrollment stuff together. We'll see how the referendum comes out, and then at that time we'll be able to have a number and say.
If the referendum doesn't pass, schools could see cuts in field trips, clubs, and activities.
But this referendum is really about our future and keeping the great programming and the opportunities and facilities that we have for our children and for our families.
The school superintendent says none of these options are currently set in stone, but without a referendum, cuts will be needed across the district. In Byron, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
Ahead of this year's referendum in November, the district's finances will undergo a full audit on October 28th by the State Department of Education.